Hi YouTube, I'm AwesomeAriety. This is Sir, You Are Being Hunted. I'm here with my friend. Would you like to introduce yourself? Apparently not. Okay, well I'm here with my friend Thermithrall, who is also just got the game and has been playing. I've been playing since a couple days now, and it's pretty fun. It's also pretty difficult. Basically, you're stuck on these islands being hunted by robots that also happen to sound very British and posh. Yep. Well...
Very GLaDOS.
Yes, and you have to find these pieces of a device that exploded, which is how you got trapped here in the first place, while avoiding death. Because, you know, dying is bad.
Usually.
Yeah. Well, that's that. Wonderful introduction. As you can see, I am walking around a very nice world. This game is still in development, so more will be added as it goes along. But, let's see, I have enemy markers on at the moment because I felt like it. Let's see. You have to watch how much health as well as how hungry you are. You can see them down at the bottom left part of the screen there, along with your visibility meter. The more rings around that, the more visible you are, and thus the more likely you are to be shot. And I am really hungry. My inventory is full of stuff. I recently came back from an industrial biome, which had a bunch of stuff. Now, how's your game been going, Thermithrall?
Well, I just bled to death.
I see. Were you out of bandages?
Yep.
Well, there's another lesson in this game. Bleeding is very dangerous. It will lower your health very quickly, and the only way to bring your health back is if your vitality down there is above 50, and it will slowly regenerate. So as you can see, my health was pretty low, so yeah, I'd been shot at. It's not fun. You should always keep at least one bandage with you, which are actually rags that you use as bandages. And always try to keep some food with you, and the sooner you get a weapon, the better. However, even with a weapon, you are still outmatched, so don't just go trying to attack things. It's not a good idea. The best strategy for this is guerrilla tactics, you know, just distract them. Ooh,
yeah.
Uh-oh. Hope nobody heard that. Just startled a pheasant. Pheasants you can hunt for food, and they're easily startled. Yeah, there's some robots guarding a piece of the device over here. Let's see how much ammo I have for my shotgun. Okay, I'm pretty good on that. Maybe I'll be able to get some more from them. Basically hit and run tactics. So there's a dog there too. Oh, is that a poacher? I can't tell from here. Look. Oh yeah, that's a poacher. Those guys can be annoying, but they're pretty easy to spot. I have enemy markers on for the sake of this video more than anything else, and because I was a little bored playing. Those poachers there like to hang out in wooded areas, or forests, and they carry a blunderbuss, which is a very powerful short-range weapon. You do not want to be hit with it. Trust me, I have died that way before. Have you run into them yet?
Yes.
And what happened?
Actually, I ran into one just now, apparently.
Really?
And a dog.
Ah, yeah, the
I'm
dogs.
gonna run away now.
They're annoying. They can pin you down so that you can get shot easier. Also, while the water is useful for getting around enemies in certain situations, there's also a horrible monster out there which will kill you.
Yeah.
Rather gruesomely. There are a lot of things that will kill you in this game, actually. Just realized you could die of starvation, you can bleed to death, the bog monster can kill you, you can get shot. Lots of ways to die. So, let's see if we can take out this poacher here. Right, sneak up on him. I'd be careful with this. Jump over the fence and crouch immediately. So, let's see here. I'm not close enough. I want to be close, and then I'm going to run because of those other ones there. Yeah, still not close enough for the shotgun. Oh, crap, I'm stuck in a freaking... Ow, I died. Okay, another thing to note about the poachers, they set traps, which are not
Makes
good.
sense.
Yeah. So, well, that was pretty awful. I was sneaking up on him and ran into a trap. Should have had my eye out for that. But,
Indeed.
guess I'll go try and find something else to do instead this time. Find something else. You know, try not to die. Here, I'll show you what
Always a good
happens when you
plan.
eat a red mushroom. It'll give you 20 vitality, and does this to the screen. Woo! Trippy. Tripping on shrooms here.
Not a good thing.
Well, it's funny. Especially when getting shot at because you didn't realize you were standing out in the open and decided to eat one because you were running out of food. True story.
That is the creepiest scarecrow I have ever seen.
Oh yes, keep looking at him and back away slowly. You do not want to activate that because it will teleport behind you, which is so annoying. It makes so much noise that everything else around that hears it will come straight for you.
Good to know.
Yeah. The fact that they can teleport is just so annoying. But if you get away from them fast enough, it seems... I just turned around and ran for... Oh, and there's the bog monster. You can see, if you don't want to get in the water near that. It's
Yeah.
pretty awful. Does horrible damage. I mean, you will die, but... Well, I mean, if you run away fast enough, you might survive, but it's still unpleasant. I was talking about... Oh, the scarecrows. Yeah, I just turned and ran from one fast enough, and it seemed to stop following me, so I think there might be some sort of distance limit to how far it is from you when it can teleport, but I'm not 100%
Yeah,
on
I
that.
just sort of walked away and it seems to have left me alone.
Yeah, well, if it doesn't... If its eyes turn red and activate, then it's active and will start following you. There's a poacher out alone. I'm going to try sneaking up on him. Maybe this will work out a little better than last time. Keep my eye out for traps. So,
I'm sure we'll go fine.
want to be very sneaky and quiet. Uh-oh. Don't let him see you. Like I say, I have these markers on. They're in the options. They let you know when It's so dark here, I can't see the ground to know if there's a trap in front of me. Let you know if the robot's
That's annoying.
AI is changed to tracking you. Sneak up on him. Because he might have some raw meat on him. Or, was that a poacher or a hunter? No, it's a poacher. Okay. Yeah, the best way
I'm going
to
to
do
a
this is
different
to hit...
island now.
Ah. That sounds interesting. There are 5 islands in total.
Yes. How goes avoiding the poach?
Oh god damn it, I died. What the heck? I missed him. Never missed that close before. Of course this would happen while I'm recording. It always does, doesn't it?
Indeed.
Let's just hope my voice shows up on this one. Instead of like last time.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, I guess what I'll go do is to show whoever decides to watch this something. You know, go look for a village.
Ooh,
What biome are you
telephone
in?
poles. I'm guessing industrial because I see these giant phone lines.
Yep, that would probably be industrial.
And robots, not a good thing.
The way that's moving so quick, it's probably a dog. Oh yeah, that's definitely a dog.
Annoying.
Yep, they will jump on you. See, they're usually around hunters. I don't see any though. It's just running in the field. Interesting. Fields are good places to hide, but scarecrows like to spawn there, so best be careful.
Must be cautious.
Yes. And although the forest looks like it has denser stuff and would
It's not,
hide you
really.
better, it doesn't hide you better than the long grass and fields and such. There's a balloon over there. Those are annoying. So, out... Sorry, I'm just looking for something I can eat without wasting too much. Eat a mushroom. Trip again. Woo! There Anyway, as it's starting to get dark and nightfall, I do get a bonus to how visible I am. It'll be harder to see me. Oh, the screen is really shaking now.
Oh dear.
Have you found a weapon yet?
No, apparently a rock does not count as a weapon.
Ah, no, those are for distraction, and distracting things can be very, very useful. But you have to do it right, because otherwise they'll probably just catch you. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see, which is a good... Another good tip to have is near the spawn, you'll start by some standing stones. If you can find something unguarded nearby that you can stash things in, like a shack in the woods, there usually aren't too many robots near them. You might run into a oh god dang it, ravens. And they're coming over this way, so I'm just going to keep sneaking this direction. Oh, there's a whole lot of them. Let's keep moving this way. So that they don't see. With the indicators, it shows the little question mark above them that they are searching. And I found one effective method of if they're not searching and you make a noise near them or are a little bit too visible, they'll make a noise and say, "What is that?" And if you just stop moving, if you're not too visible, they will ignore you and go away. So that's one technique that has kind of worked sometimes. I mean, if you're too out in the open, then it doesn't, but generally it can be pretty effective. Now this is just going to be this is just going to be a short video, I think, about some tips and an introduction to the game, because it's pretty awesome, and like I said, it's still in development, so it's going to have more stuff added. And it gets updates pretty regular. It's pretty fun, too, already, so...
The final product will be amazing.
Oh, I'm sure of that. See, oh, there are the standing stones. We've got a hunter over there by him. Let's see. Yeah. This hunters can be annoying. I think, yeah, this over here is Shack in the Woods. I have a cache of items there that I've been storing. Not too many yet. I just got a whole bunch more from an industrial biome. Lots of good stuff there. There's a whole pack of robots over there. Great. Just gonna sneak up here. Find the door. I like to just crouch, walk, then crouch again. Every now and then it seems to work fairly well. Moves fairly quickly while also remaining sneaky. And that is really... oh no, it must have been the other shack, but I'll use this one to store loot because I need to. And the alcohol, while you can drink it, you do get drunk in this game, and
yeah,
which is it's not exactly always helpful. Usually one drink of the alcohol will get you drunk, which can be pretty dangerous.
Yep.
Let's see. Good things to carry around are a gun. I try to keep the rifle and the shotgun. If you can find them, there is now a profession that starts out with the rifle, which is useful, very useful. And some distraction things. A toy train. The robots will come and just follow that around for a while until they get bored with it, I guess. Alarm clocks can be set with a delay, which is very useful. You can throw rocks and empty bottles. And you can set traps, but you can't pick them up again unless you have pliers, which you use, and for some reason you can't equip them. I think they should be able to do that. Should probably also be able to equip bandages, I think. But perhaps in a future update.
Hopefully.
What do you think so far should be added to the game other than the balloon? Well, there's only one balloon per island, so...
More islands, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
More variety of the random generation. I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, the generation so far seems pretty good, but it is a bit predictable.
It's still a bit alpha.
Well, yeah, it is, so... trying to move away from the balloon. I want to go save, but I am caught between a balloon and a pack of robots. So, is it coming this way now? Oh, please don't. Please snuck over this. Oh, there's more of them. Shoot. This is a conundrum.
Yeah, let's... If I get shot in this graveyard, then at least it'll kind of be fitting.
Yes, and if you read the tombstones, you'll notice that some of the names on there are from the Kickstarter backers that paid enough money to get that. How am I going to get to the tombstones now? Which I think is pretty neat. I'm not on there, unfortunately, because I did not pay for the Kickstarter. I didn't find out about this until after that had been done, but I think it was a very neat thing to have your name in a game, especially such a fun game.
Definitely.
So. Yes, and the only places you can save are at the standing stones here, and the boats. Now, if you go to a different island, it will save your progress, which is good. Obviously. So, saving is good, especially in this game. You want to save as often as you can, because you never know when you'll die. It, as you have seen already, can happen quite often. Try to figure out which direction to go.
In succession with each other.
Yes, you want to be careful with this game, because, well, like I say, pretty much everything wants to kill you. And everything is dangerous, so...
Those rabbits don't seem dangerous.
No, you can walk right up to them. I don't even think they startle very easily. The pheasants startle really easy, but I walked right up to a rabbit and hit it with a hatchet, and then felt bad about it because it was adorable. But I was hungry. Another thing is, when you get game, like a pheasant or a rabbit, or just happen to find raw meat, you have to cook it, which in itself is extremely dangerous, because the fire, you can see the black smoke over here next to that, indicates a place where you can light a fire if you have matches. I do. A matchbook is one use. I don't know how many a box of matches. It seems to have quite a few more. It will draw any robots nearby, so you'll have to light it and then cook the meat very quickly. And generally, as soon as I cook as many as I can till I hear them coming, and then run in another direction.
Probably the best strategy.
That's what I think. And to get away from them, you can just run and crouch and keep moving, and eventually they'll lose you. But you have to be very, very sneaky in this game. Generally, you can get around fairly easily, but you have to pay attention and always be on the lookout around your surroundings to know where they are. Because if you walk too close to one without realizing it, well, then you're screwed.
Indeed. Or the balloons.
Oh yes, always keep an eye on the sky, because those balloons, if you get caught in the spotlight that rotates underneath them, it will sound an alarm, which will alert any robots nearby. Gunshots. That means some robots are killing each other, because obviously they're not shooting at me right now. Let's go check out what's going on. That's actually a pretty good way to get loot if you already have a weapon and some ammo, is follow gunshots, hide nearby until they've weakened each other a lot, and pick off the stragglers, if there aren't too many left. And if they're weakened. If there's too many of them, let's see, that is another hunter. Yeah, there's still too many over here by the looks of it. No, there's shooting some more. Let's see. Yeah, there are too many survivors for me to go over there at the moment. So I'm not going to. But if there's like one survivor or two, but one is badly damaged, you can probably get away with, if you have the rifle, it's a one-shot kill on most of them. A shotgun takes about 2 shots. I think the revolver is also 2. But I am not very good with the revolver. I seem to have terrible accuracy with that, and just... Oh god, more pheasants. Don't even see them, but it doesn't seem to have alerted any nearby bots, so... Let's try to sneak up to find the bodies of the ones they shot. perhaps, and hope not to get shot myself. Ooh, my vitality is getting pretty low. Now, the cooked meat will give you 100% vitality, so I try and save that as long as I can. I think the tea gives you the same, but I'm not entirely sure on that. So I don't see the bodies around here. Wait. Over here, but it's pretty close to them. I'm gonna be sneaky about this. Sneak up to the body and loot it while they're not looking. Oop. Oh god, over there. I didn't see that one. Shoot, he's coming this direction.
That is not a good sign.
Ah, why do I not have that equipped? Okay, have the rifle if it comes over here. The bodies don't seem to despawn for long enough that I'm willing to wait here for a bit. So I'm right next to it. Let's sneak a little closer.
Oh, they despawn after time?
Yeah, I think it's... I forget all that is a broken shotgun. That wasn't worth risking this. Ugh, that's annoying. Still, sometimes you can find a shotgun in working order or some ammo. It's worth the risk, I think, if you have cover. If there's no cover, don't even think about it because you're gonna get shot at. Yeah. That's not good. But generally, it's worth it because there's a squire over there. They're not actively hostile towards you unless you shoot at them or they catch you looting. Now you can sneak around the village he's in and loot as long as he doesn't catch you. I haven't aggroed him before. I don't know if... I know there's one around here that I did upset, and I don't remember why I upset him. I guess he caught me looting and I just didn't see him. But, hoping this isn't that one, because they take quite a few shots to kill. Quite a few. They have already been here. Oh, there's some guarding a piece of the device. There's a poacher over there. Lots of robots around. See, as you can see, the squire, let's see if he'll attack me if I've made him mad. Nope. You can walk right up to him if you know, if he's not upset with you. And, just listen to the robotic beeps he makes. And they carry a revolver, so if you do manage to take one out, you can pick up the revolver and some ammo for that, which is useful. But like I say, I seem to have really, really bad aim with the revolver, and apparently right now the shotgun. So I don't know what's up with that, but whatever. Yeah, let's see if I've already looted this place. I might have. Oh, I have it. There's some pliers here. Pipe and tobacco, which as far as I am aware does absolutely nothing. Or at least nothing that I've noticed. Except for the first time I tried...
So do all junk items do nothing then?
Junk items do nothing. Some dubious items do things, but they may or may not be good, so... Hold on a second.
That's something they should add. They should make us be able to do something with the junk items, tear them apart, use them for something.
Well, you can get rid of them right now, and that's about it. But yeah. Other than that, we have some dubious items here. See this? This old boot is junk. The best you can do is discard it. Same with this skull. It doesn't want to seem to go away. Now these unpleasant eggs are dubious. Do not eat them. It's a bad idea.
Yeah. You
will actually lose vitality. Same with these blight-ridden spuds. Any rats that you find or moldy bread, do not eat them. They will make you sick.
Yeah.
Now, some of the dubious things, like white mushrooms, you can eat those with no ill effects, but they don't give you a lot of vitality. Oh, here's some mince pies. Those are good. Dead rats, obviously don't want to eat them. Alright. And, let's see. There's a piece of device over there. They were hunters guarding it looked like, but I don't see them now. Oh, some chocolate biscuits. For those of us in America, that means cookies. Different words.
Yeah.
Same thing, different word. But, yep. The red mushrooms, I already showed you what those do. The Other food items you can have in my inventory right now are a canned pie, which gives you quite a bit of health. I'm not entirely sure. I think the well-cured ham is quite a bit as well. But the raw meat you can't do anything with unless you cook at a fire, which is pretty dangerous. I need to go cook these at some point. But they do give you all of your vitality back, which is very, very useful. So, let's see, what else do I have in here? Bandages, trap, empty bottle. Binoculars are useful. You can look through them. And, yeah. So the trick to this game really, or the trick to not dying in this game, is to sneak around and don't attack things. Unless you absolutely have to. I mean, if it's been injured already in a fight with another robot, or is off by itself, you can give it a shot, but the rifle is best with things like that because it one-shots most. Otherwise, I would say don't try it unless you need to get a piece of the device, like with these ones here. And even then, a better strategy might be waiting until nightfall and then setting an alarm clock or a toy train down if you have one, and moving away. If you use the alarm clock, it's good because you can set it on a timer, and they'll run over and check it out while you have time to move around before it goes off, and then run up to it, take the piece of the device, and then run off into cover while they're distracted. That is probably the safest, well, maybe not the safest, but it's safer than just out and out trying to attack them. Because trying to attack them is generally not a good idea. You're pretty outgunned here. It's more of them.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So, I think for now that's all the tips I'm going to give. I'm going to say goodbye. This is just a little introductory video. Do you have anything you want to say about the game?
Buy it. Support it.
Yes, definitely support this game. It is amazing, and like I said, still in development, so it's going to only get better from here. So, thank you.
Don't even think about pirating it.
Yes, don't pirate this game. It's definitely worth buying it. You can get it on Steam right now, and I think on, what's that other place? I can't remember. Anyway, definitely support this game. It is worth buying. It is very fun, and I hope to make an actual playthrough of this at some point. So, until then, goodbye.